You're up early. What time do you go to work?
I'm off today. Is Devi okay?
What makes you ask that?
She looks like a zombie.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. She's had her hands full lately picking up after Ibu.
Making sure Ibu takes her meds and stuff. She should be used to that already.
That kind of thing's no problem. Okay, you know yesterday, Ibu accused Dewi of throwing away her clothes. And you know Ibu, right? She started nagging away at Dewi. And then guess what? The washing machine stops and Dewi finds her clothes in there.
So Ibu forgot that she did her own laundry.
Yeah. I mean, it's really upsetting for Dewi because it's like after all these years working for us, Ibu still doesn't trust her.
I'll speak to Devi. She needs to know we understand her situation.
So has Hawk got himself a new girlfriend?
How would I know?
I saw him at Lux. Maybe he's trying to impress her with an expensive gift. So he just wandered into your shop and walked out without buying anything.
If you must know, Derek, he's been asking me about Emily. Like I would know where she disappeared to.
Well, you have to admit it's not like her to just up and leave. I mean, she hasn't even tried to contact Maxine.
The way I see it, she simply wants to be left alone.
I thought the two of you were close. You're not even curious as to why she left without telling anyone?
What good would that do?
Well, I'd like to know her thought process, even if you don't.
Look, I'm sure Emily will show up once she's good and ready. Why are you calling me? What do you want?
See you, Abang. I'm off to work.
Wait a second. I found something for Ibu to do.
What's that?
Knitting class. Apparently, it's helpful for dementia patients. Why? It'll be good for her.
We brought Ibu to a dementia support group once and she hated it.
This class is specially designed for people like Ibu. She can learn a new skill, keep her mind active. I think it's great. See? Hey,
What's the point, Abang?
you just told me Dewi has got her hands full. If we take turns bringing Ibu to the knitting class, at least Dewi gets a break.
Okay, fine. As long as everyone's up for it.
Hey, this is for Ibu. We are her children. Dewi has done her fair share.
Are you accusing me of not doing my fair share?
Zara, don't be so defensive.
What's going on?
Abang thinks Ibu should attend a knitting class for dementia patients.
Knitting.
You see?
Sure, why not?
So, you're in?
I'm gonna be late.
You're not dressed for work. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm working from home this morning.
I didn't know we had that policy. Wanted to ask you, how was your business trip to Jakarta?
Good.
Clients happy with everything?
Pretty much.
I hear you're helping with your mother's fundraiser.
Yep.
Yoke, you don't have to feel obligated just because she asked you.
I volunteered. What surprises me is that you volunteered. And Matthew, what's up with that?
Let's just say I was feeling charitable. Anyway, how are things with you and Matthew?
We are good.
Honestly?
Yes, Derek. Matthew and I are good.
Well, I'm relieved to hear that. As long as you're making your own decisions, I'm very happy to stay out of the way.
Yeah, it pleases me too.
Yoke, if ever you need my advice on anything,
Excuse me, I got a couple of calls to make.
Without a doubt, it was the best raya ever.
Now you're getting carried away.
Then it's definitely a contender for my top 5 high rayas. My Ibu couldn't stop talking about you.
Please don't joke about that. Not about your Ibu.
Why would I do that to you? My Ibu is crazy about you. Amina this, Amina that. You passed the Ibu test with flying colours.
That means a lot to me.
Too bad your father doesn't feel the same way about me.
I don't know what it's going to take to win him over.
What was that about?
No big deal. Just my brother being his usual control freaky self.
You sure?
Yeah, forget him.
I gotta go for a meeting. I see you later.
Okay.
Hey, you really think the knitting class is good for Ibu?
I don't care either way. And I don't see any downside to giving it a shot.
Sure you don't.
You think I'm up to something?
Aren't you?
I know you, Zaryn. You like being the big boss around here. And frankly, that's fine by me. It's about time one of you husbands stepped up. You don't know how much I had to do with family when you were in prison.
What you're not saying is, I'll be so busy managing Ibu, I wouldn't have time to keep tabs on you.
Look, you want to do something nice for Ibu? I'm all for it. I mean it. You should be so thankful. Maybe she'll knit you a nice sweater.
Hey Zarif, I'm thinking of enrolling Ibu in a knitting class for dementia patients.
Good idea. It will keep her busy.
Thanks. Just wanted to know if that's okay with you.
Go for it.
Okay, bye.
Hello, Derek. You got the photos I sent?
Yes, I did.
Ah Yoke just got into the car. I got the license plate number. I'll find out who it belongs to.
Don't bother. It's Jessica's car.
Ibu, I have something special planned for you.
Another Mother Sunday?
Better than that. I signed you up for knitting class.
Knitting?
It's specially designed for dementia patients.
No thanks.
Ibu, why not just give it a try?
I don't like these group activities. Too many people. Too much chit-chat. Forget it.
You don't have to talk to anyone if you don't want to. It's good that you keep your mind active, Ibu. I spoke to Raven, he agrees.
He told you so?
Yes. I'll be at the class to keep you company, okay? Ibu, I'm trying to help you fight the dementia. Please, do this for me.
Okay.
Has Hawk been giving you trouble?
No?
If you like, I can make him go away.
I'm fine. I can handle him.
Really? I thought you despised him, but the two of you seem to meet on a daily basis.
Where on earth would you get that idea from?
Jessica, I know more than you think. I'm not even going to ask you what he was doing in your car this morning.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Ask yourself.
It's Raya. Family visits family. That's tradition.
Well, this year I decided to ignore that tradition.
Well, you should have put your personal feelings aside and visited Bapa out of respect.
It works both ways. Why won't he show any respect to me and Riv?
You are unbelievable.
He's being biased and narrow-minded, and you know it.
Do you even realize what you are doing? You are telling Bapa that Zarif is more important than him. Zarif, okay? The guy's a loser. Did that even cross your mind? I mean, is Zarif really worth all this fuss?
Yes, he is. You were expecting a different answer?
Emily and Hawk have been blackmailing me. Hawk has evidence of my involvement in the organ trafficking ring.
Are you sure it's not a bluff?
Stephen had possession of an SD card that has all my conversations on it. Buying and selling organs on the black market, payments, drop-offs, everything.
My God. And he gave it to Hawk.
I don't know, probably. Bottom line is, Hawk has that evidence right now and he's been threatening to expose me ever since.
What has Emily got to do with it?
I've known for some time about her affair with Hawk. So we came to an agreement. I keep quiet about the affair and they keep the evidence under wraps.
You knew about the affair. And you never said anything to James.
Do you think he would have believed me? You know he barely tolerates me.
But Emily's disappeared for more than 2 months.
That's when I thought the blackmailing would stop, but apparently Hawk is now acting on his own.
He's a tenacious rat. Just give him whatever he wants for the SD card.
No, Derek. I'm handling it.
Like you've been handling it up to this point, we need to take serious action.
I will take care of Hawk. Trust me.
Boss, how's knitting class?
A waste of time.
You didn't give it a chance.
That chap nearly stole my handbag.
Ah Yoke, what happened?
I saw this irritating fella looking here, looking there. I knew he was up to something. True enough, when I look away for 1 second, he tries to take my handbag.
He wasn't trying to steal your bag, Ibu.
Then why was he there? Why does a man want to learn knitting?
Will you calm down? There were 3 other guys in that class.
That's all you have to say. You didn't even do anything to stop him. I told you I hate these classes, but you won't listen to me. These things attract all kinds of funny people.
I did it for you, Ibu. Why can't you say I was just trying to help you?
It's all a misunderstanding. Okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Make sure she's okay.
Come, boss. Sit. Come. I made you some tea. Okay?
Ah Yoke. Is that all you're having? Let me get you a snack.
No thanks.
What did you have for lunch?
A bowl of soup.
That's all. Let me get you something to eat.
Derek, I'm not a child.
Fine. Sue me for showing some concern for my daughter.
Why are you here anyway? Is there something you want to say to me?
We just wanted to talk.
Okay, what about?
Anything. Hobbies? You got any hobbies? Look, I'd like to do some catching up and make up for being a lousy father. I hope it's not too late.
Sorry if I was cranky.
You know, starting from today, I want to know how you are. What do you have for lunch?
Just so we're on the same page, you don't want anything from me. You don't want me to do something for you? Because that's usually how conversations go.
No agenda at all. You can talk about anything under the sun. I'll just set sound to you.
We can do that.
Mrs. Shirley, Yoke is with family.
Can you tell if she's been drinking?
She can barely stand straight.
Keep an eye on them. I'll let you know what I want you to do next.
What are you doing back in Singapore?
Bored. Nothing to do.
I specifically told you to stay out of sight. Do you want to get us both in trouble?
Business is bad.
I don't have any jobs for you.
Not talking about work. I need cash.
And you expect me to give you money whenever you want? Goodbye, Victor.
Hey! I know a lot about you. So make me talk to the wrong people.
You trying to blackmail me?
Mrs. Shirley, if you want me to leave the country, just transfer the cash into my account and you get your wish.
On one condition. Once I pay you, don't even think about stepping foot in Singapore. Got it? Do you understand English? Do you want the money or not?
Okay.
Hey, you know what you've done to my family?
I'm busy right now.
Are you serious about my sister?
I don't have to answer that.
Hey! Look, I just need to know that you're serious about Amina. She got into a huge fight with my papa over you, and now they're not talking.
A, sorry about that. B, I am serious about her. If there's nothing else...
Look, try and look at it from my perspective. I know you've been engaged before, and you broke it off.
That won't happen with Amina.
I hope so. She's putting herself on the line for you. You better not be playing games with her.
Funny you should say that, considering all the stupid games you've been playing at my expense.
Now you listen up, all right? We were doing just fine before you came along. And now all that can change because of you and your family. Zaryn is a crook. His ex-wife lives with his second ex-wife under the same roof. My father is right to have doubts about them. You guys are one big dysfunctional mess. And I don't want you doing that to my family.
Get out of my face. Hey bro, what's up?
I just wanted to thank you for mentoring Nina for the past few weeks.
Anything for a friend.
So, how have you been doing?
Ashraf's on my case again.
What happened?
The clown thinks I'm not serious about Amina. I see her 7 days a week. I don't know what he's talking about.
Just ignore him.
That's not all. Amina's father doesn't think I'm worthy of her because my brother, the criminal, had an affair with Shira. So obviously it runs in the family, right?
Ouch. What's Amina's take on all of this?
She got into a huge fight with her father over me, and now they're not talking to each other. It was during Hari Raya to boot.
Well, guess the old man was having visions of Amina visiting you at Changi prison 5 years from now.
Sorry, I don't see the funny side of that.
Okay, listen. One good thing came out of this. If Amina is fighting for you like this, means she's definitely serious about you. Super serious, I'd say.
That's what I was thinking. She's taken it up a notch. Now I have to do the same for her.
Okay.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
What is it, Ajay?
Told you I'll call you if I have something. Remember the guy who attacked you when you were in prison? He's out.
Alun, I thought he was still doing time.
He was released a month ago. I've got an address. I think we have to find out once and for all if Jessica had paid him to do the job.
Send me the address. I'm already on the move.
Derek, I have a feeling he might not be very cooperative.
I'll throw money at him. Let's see him turn that down.
I'll see you soon.
Thanks for settling, Ibu. She looks better now.
Did someone really try to take her handbag?
No, it was a kind-looking pakcik sitting next to her minding his own business.
Alamak, poor fellow.
I thought I was ready to handle situations like that. I did so much reading up. I even memorized all the steps in my head. But when Ibu started shouting, I panicked.
It's very different when it actually happens. I had to go through the same thing with my auntie.
Your auntie has dementia.
Many years already. I realized that we cannot rush these things.
I had high hopes. I told myself that the knitting class would give Ibu some structure in her life and keep her occupied. She was right. It was a waste of time.
You're being too hard on yourself. Most people won't even bother trying.
Please don't tell anyone what happened. I don't want people to know that I can't even take care of my own Ibu.
Why must you think that way? It's not easy, this sort of thing.
But it's embarrassing. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
For sale?
Are you sure this is his shop?
My intel is good.
Well, someone must have got to him.
Excuse me, Uncle. I'm looking for Tan Alun.
Tan? He closed shop. Went back to Malaysia.
To Malaysia? When?
Some time ago. He came back 2 to 3 days. Then I never see him again.
Thank you. You're right. Someone got to him.
And made him leave town in a hurry.
So what do we do now?
Just when I thought I could get some answers.
Victor, I've transferred the money to your account.
Not enough.
Then learn to stretch your dollar and find a real job.
Hey, I know all your secrets, okay?
Look, this is getting very tiresome, okay? I suggest that you spend your money wisely because you're not getting any more out of me. Leave the country immediately and don't ever call me again.
Okay. Call me the second you know anything. I put a word I'm looking for Tan Alun.
Malaysia's a big country.
I'll track it down for you, Derek.
Jessica told me that Hawk and Emily were blackmailing her. I won't go into the details right now, but it got me thinking. Emily's not the sort of person who just drops out of sight without leaving word.
Plus, she also left her daughter behind.
Exactly. Jessica tried to convince me otherwise, but I know Maxine means the world to her.
Are you saying...
There's a pattern here. Jessica gets blackmailed, Emily disappears. Tan Alun is released, and within days he moves to Malaysia.
Assuming he's still alive.
The common denominator is Jessica. Anyone who gets caught up in her schemes meets the same fate.
I can see her pay Emily off to leave the country, but would she actually kill her?
Always think of the worst case scenario. Ajay, I want you to find Emily.
No, Ibu. This is for Amina.
Oh, Amina. Oh, is today her birthday?
No, I just feel like doing something nice for her.
Alamak, I didn't know my son was so romantic.
Are you saying that I shouldn't let my girlfriend know that she's special to me?
Of course not. Your love life, your business.
Nice wrapping. I hope Amina appreciates it.
I have no doubt she will.
You're going to regret spoiling her. She's good at taking people for granted.